So what's the difference between being a makeup artist and being a cosmetics professional? Or is there a difference?
Well, a cosmetologist is someone who enhances your appearance by doing your makeup, your hair, your nails, or even doing skin therapy, or even enhancing your body. So as a makeup artist, we are under cosmetology. Yes. A lot of people have not accepted makeup as
It's a Western culture.
Yes, it's a Western culture. So I think that one, lack of knowledge and exposure. And another thing, products. Most of the time, if you want a good product, it has to be exported via other companies, and you buy from them, and it's almost double the amount. So if we could have had a more local production of makeup products or just beauty products.
Or the brands being in the country.
Yes, in the country it could have been easier and cheaper.
Hello and welcome. My name is Turi Faye, and join me as we dive into the millionaire's mind. Joining me today, we have our guest Grace, who is going to be telling us about the cosmetology business. Am I saying that correctly? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes. The focus of this show is highlighting women in business, whether it is conventional careers or unconventional careers. So tell us about yourself, introduce yourself. First of all, thank you for joining us.
Hi. Thank you, thank you. My name is Grace Awur. I'm a makeup artist at Shades of Beauty. I'm the founder and CEO of the company. Yes.
Okay, awesome. And what exactly do you do at Shades of Beauty?
I am a makeup artist. I'm the lead makeup artist. So we just do makeup at the moment, yes.
But you're also diving into cosmetology. So what's the difference between being a makeup artist and being a cosmetics professional? Or is there a difference?
Well, a cosmetologist is someone who enhances your appearance by doing your makeup, your hair, your nails, or even doing skin therapy, or even enhancing your body. So as a makeup artist, we are under cosmetology. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how exactly would you describe your day-to-day activities?
My day-to-day activity, we just wake up and do makeup, yes, and go back home because we do makeup full-time. Full-time? Yes.
So in a day, what would be the average number of clients that you would be able to do?
Well, some days are busy and some days are slow. Like weekdays are a bit slow, but Saturdays from Fridays to Fridays to weekends are normally booked.
Okay. So what exactly is required for you to be a cosmetologist?
Well, to be a cosmetologist, it depends on which wing you want to venture into. Maybe let's say you want to be a makeup artist, you must have makeup. Yes, you must set up somewhere decent, your client can come and see you. And also just have a good phone, you can take good pictures of your client and enough lighting. Okay,
so basically you become both a videographer and a photographer.
Yes, because at the same time you need to market your work on socials,
Okay, and is it something that just occurs to you naturally, or for you to actually get into the business, do you require formal training?
Well, some people, like me, I started doing it naturally because nothing beats talent.
True.
But then at some point you find yourself you have to learn.
Yeah.
You have to know the different types of skin tone. You have to know the shapes of the face so that you know how to contour. And also you need to also learn how to customer care and also the products that you're using. Not everything works for everyone.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's talk about the business perspective. When exactly did you start and how was the journey? Like, is it something you sat down and you were doing your makeup very nicely and then it went on to doing your friend's makeup? What was the journey?
Exactly, you have described how I started. I started doing my makeup and then everyone was like, I like how you do your makeup, and then finally I ended up doing makeup as a career. Yes.
Okay, and since we are talking about business, what are the things you need? What are the requirements before you start a business? What things will you need? Do you need financial backup from somewhere? Do you need, or is it something you can save easily and start with, you know, start small and then continue building?
Well, if you have savings, you can go back to your savings, or you can go to a bank and acquire a loan, because cosmetologist is not a cheap career. For you to give good services to your clients, you need to have, first of all, genuine products. And genuine products, you find they're a bit costly as compared to the fake products.
True.
So you need to start from somewhere. As you have said, you start small. As you build your profile, you continue stocking genuine and the nice things out there, because everyone wants to be associated with the good products.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love that you've touched about the genuineness of products, because there are a lot of products in the market, and some are real, some are not. How do you tell them apart?
Well, where you buy them, first of all. And as you have said, you can go to some stores, they mix, so you don't know. So just know where you get your products from, or if you're able, you can ship for yourself. Yes.
How would we know that things that have been shipped in are actually not as genuine as we thought?
Well, as a makeup artist, I am supposed to protect you from using products that are not genuine. So that's like building a trust with client, because I am supposed to guide you. Most of, especially in Africa, we're not very exposed when it comes to makeup. So as a makeup artist, I'm supposed to guide you and also help you. You can just see from even what it is written behind. You can note the writings are different from the genuine ones and fake ones. Yeah.
Okay. And you haven't really told us about your journey and what, you know, kick-started all of this, and exactly when you started.
Well, I started in 2013? No, not 2013, 2016, sorry. I started in 2016. I used to repair laptops. And then the laptop...
That is a transition from laptop to makeup.
I know. So the laptop industry was not doing well, because smartphones were introduced into to us. And then now, whatever you could have done with your laptop, you can still do with your smartphone. So people were not buying laptop as much as they used to before. So they started cutting us down. Yes, and finally my time came. And yeah, the way I used to do my makeup, people would be like, yeah, I like how you do your makeup. Can you do my makeup? And finally someone paid me, and I was jobless for like 3 years.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, I can do this.
And how do you come up with the pricing for makeup? Because let's be honest, the products themselves are expensive. So how are you able to figure out, for one face bit, this is how I'm going to charge and this is what is going to happen?
So first of all, experience. I can't just go in the market and start charging, let's say maybe 10,000, and I'm not well experienced. And number two, the products that you have should guide you to organize your rate card. So when you have a rate card, when you're making a rate card, you should consider the products that you're using. Is the client coming in-house, or you have to take the business to the client? Yes. So also, you need to introduce something called commitment fee. Yes, so that to avoid people wasting your time and no shows, and you end up spending that time waiting, not having a client, and you're not paid, so you have spent like a whole hour just idling.
And speaking of clients, because I think the integral part of your business is customer relations. So how do you acquire said clients, and how do you keep them? Because it's one thing to have a client, and it's one thing for them to be a consistent client who will always come to you and not cheat on you with another makeup artist. So how do you keep them?
So first, you have to be flexible. If you call me and I'm flexible, I'm like, I have a shoot at 2. And well, you didn't book, and I have to find a slot for you. That flexibility keeps client. They're like, okay, well, she can always slot me in, even when she has not, even when I had not booked for a session. And then number two is the products that you're using. Of course, everyone wants to be served with top of the top. So we use products just to, so that when a client comes to you, they see like you have nice product,
Yeah.
it's good for their skin, they trust you even more when you use genuine products. And also organizing yourself. You wouldn't want to go to a client and your box, your brushes are not clean, your product are dirty. So such things, and also how you relate to a client. A client has to be your friend first. Yes, remember they're a client, but they're a friend at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think this is something we don't talk about much, which is the security aspect of being a makeup artist, especially when you have to make house calls and whatnot. Have you been in a situation, because we've seen it on the internet, where somebody was called for a house call and then the water they were served with was drugged, and they woke up and it was an Airbnb and all the equipment is gone, their phones, their products. So how do you make sure that you're safe while providing, you know, a service to a client or going to someone's house for the first time?
Well, currently, we just trust in God.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who is calling you. You have advertised your work on Instagram.
Yeah.
Someone have seen your work, and then someone just call you, "Hi Grace, can you come and do my makeup in my house?" And then you just go. You've never met them. You're working on trust basis. So you go there, and people always think the makeup bag has carried money. Like, I mean, who would work with 100 million dragging it in town?
Yeah.
So we've had boys who would try and snatch your bag, or you'd go there. We work with faith. Yeah, we just work with faith, because there's no security measure that I would say we have really put out there. Yeah.
And trust does go both ways, especially in the
yes.
business.
Yes.
So what happens when, after you've provided your service, you've done a face on someone and they say, listen, I don't like it and I'm not going to pay it?
Now, you don't have any other option. You'll just have to leave.
Yeah.
What would you do? Especially when you're within their comfort zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go. So what we normally do is at least ask for a deposit, so that you don't go there. If they don't pay, you can always come back. You count your losses, because every business has its losses. Yeah.
Okay. And in these times we are in this century we are in, we have something called metrosexual men, where it's new age men who live in the city and they're doing things like skincare. And for the longest time possible, when a man is doing a nighttime routine, first of all, we question the sexuality.
Yes.
And if it's not that, we're like, men used to go to war. Why are you concerned about your skin? So what has been your experience trying to cater to men who actually want to venture into taking care of their skin?
Well, there's no person who wouldn't want to look groomed, or you wouldn't want to date a man who's just not well kept. Exactly. Especially there's some people who have suffered with acne, both men and women. So if a man uses the night skin routine, it's okay. But makeup, I don't encourage. I don't know how this is going to sound, but when it comes to makeup now, there maybe I have a problem. But I don't have a problem with a night skin routine, doing a pedicure, manicure, just to look well groomed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you do training for cosmetology at your business?
Not really cosmetology, but being that we are under cosmetology, we just do training for makeup. Yeah, for makeup. So we just do training for makeup. We teach you how to venture into the business. Yeah, and we give you advice here and there.
And what is the gender of most of your clients? I'm assuming it's female.
It's female.
But have there been interest where a guy comes in and says, listen, I'd like to train for this. I'd like to be a makeup artist. Have you had such an experience?
Yeah, makeup artist can be a lady or a man. It's okay. That one I would encourage, because at the end of the day, you're making, it's the services that you're rendering that will matter. Yes, so we train both male and female. Yes.
Let's now go back to dealing with clients and having, you know, them do, having them providing makeup services for them. When it comes to the issue of products, do you prefer to use your own, or have you had the experience where the client says, listen, I have my own products, So you just come and do whatever you're going to do, and then I'll pay you for maybe half or a fraction of the amount you actually want to, you know, you've quoted.
Okay. So yeah, using their product, I love when a client has her foundation that she prefers to use, because it makes my work easier. I don't have to skin test like 5 products to get like this is the correct shade. If it works for them, because sometimes clients think they have the correct shade, yet it's not. So it is our work to guide the client that this one is nice, but let's try and use the one I carried. Also, when you're going to client, you have to carry everything, because sometimes they say they have their products, you reach there, you find they only have concealer and foundation, and they call that, and a lipstick, and yet this business we carry a lot, lipstick, mascara, lashes, so you end up still using more of your product, but we really, really love and appreciate when a client has their foundation. It makes the work easy.
Now to marketing your business, how do you do that? Because in this day and age we're in, everyone has become either a dancer or a professional TikToker or a professional videographer. How do you do marketing for your business?
Well, social media has made our world a small village.
True.
So mostly we market using social media. Apart from that, we use merchandise, maybe branded t-shirts, bags, roll-up banner, or word of referral. So I do your makeup, someone else likes it, and they're like, oh, who did your makeup, Grace? And then you have to pass by at our studio, we do your makeup. Okay,
and you've mentioned a lot, but you've not mentioned the very trendy marketing gimmick that's going on right now, which is influencer marketing.
Yes.
Have you tried that out, where you get a famous person, you're like, listen, I'll do your makeup, and you could promote it afterwards. Have you done that? And if yes, have you had a positive or a negative experience with that?
Well, it's 50-50. It's like when I give you maybe a pot of oats, you don't know how it will go. So either sometimes you will receive a positive feedback, or sometimes you won't even receive the numbers you are expecting.
Exactly. It won't translate back into
to numbers.
Sales.
So it's something that you go when you go into when you're 50-50, you don't expect much. Yes.
So what platform is working best for you right now in terms of marketing and putting your business out there?
Yeah, I would say Instagram. Instagram has a mature crowd, and it's easy. It's easier for you to just go and just scroll, and then you'll see what you're looking for. But though Facebook has numbers, but I still prefer Instagram. Yeah.
And what is the planning that goes into having a business such as yours?
Planning in terms of financial?
Exactly, in every aspect, you know, in preparedness, in making sure you have maybe an assistant. What planning goes into having maybe your company right now?
Well, you need to get people to help you, an assistant, and it has to be someone who you have trained. First of all, people come to you because they relate with your makeup. Yes, so you have to first of all train them how you do, despite them having trained somewhere. You have to train them how you do your own makeup. Also, you must have like nice, genuine product, not just nice, but genuine product that works. And transportation, you need to move from point A to B. And also that security part, you need to get someone, especially when you're going to weddings at 4 AM in the morning, and you don't know the way. Sometimes you find the bride lives somewhere that is very
far.
Very far, and in the kichakas, so you need to get someone to at least escort you.
Okay, and let's the makeup industry has not been quite there for a whole minute, you know. We can't compare in the 2000s. Okay, we're still in the 2000s, but we can just say it's been a very recent marketable job right now. So what do you think is lacking in the industry as of now, especially in Kenya?
First of all, I would say stigmatization. Let's start there, because as you have said, Africans never used to do makeup that much. So a lot of people have not accepted makeup as
it's a Western culture.
Yes, it's a Western culture. So I think that one, lack of knowledge and exposure. And another thing, products. Most of the time, if you want a good product, it has to be exported via other companies,
Yeah.
and you buy from them, and it's almost double the amount. So if we could have had a more local production of makeup products or just beauty
Or the
products,
brands being in the
yes,
country.
in the country, it could have been easier and cheaper.
Yeah, that is awesome. And what are the things you need to avoid, especially when you're in the makeup, business?
First of all, wasting time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but you wouldn't want to be in a situation whereby you have booked and someone else have booked and this person doesn't show up, and then you end up wasting that time.
Yeah.
Also, loss of products. Yes, you wouldn't want to lose. Nobody wants to lose their box of kit of makeup because it costs so much, that kit alone. Another thing is you don't want to lose clients, so you do anything in your power, being persistent and consistent to keep a client. You wouldn't want to lose them.
Yeah, and given that you've been in the business since 2016, what has been the most impactful experience so far? What is that one experience that has stuck with you and you'll never forget?
Wow, the first time I traveled out of the country.
Ah, nice.
Like, we were so excited. Yeah, like my mom told me, come and sleep near me so that you can leave here, going to the airport, so that we pray together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you have a mentorship program for your business right now?
Yeah, sure. We do offer mentorship program. Yes, especially for those who are just starting the business and they feel like giving up. It's not an easy career. You can give up easily. Yeah, so they call and we talk to them. We give them advice. Yeah.
And how would you compare your business right now to when you started off in 2016?
Well, when I started off in 2016, it was not as crowded as it is right now. Right now, everyone is a makeup artist. Every corner, like if you call me and I'm busy, you'll find someone immediately.
Exactly.
But back then, we used to be the only people doing. We were not many. We were like maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm happy. It's a healthy competition. Yes.
Okay. And very quickly, I'm going to put you on the spot right now, and I'm going to ask you to rate my makeup, to rate the person who did my makeup out of 10.
I would say 8.
Honestly.
Yes,
honestly.
8. A solid 8.
No, guys, it's me. It's me. I'm the person who did who did my makeup.
Yes.
Would you recommend, cosmetology and doing makeup as a solid career right now?
Sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't think if I was working in an office, I would be bored to death. Yeah, it's something fun. Seeing someone transform. In fact, I love the before and after videos. You're like, wow. And how you see people, the way they are happy after you've done their makeup, the vibe they give you after you've done their makeup. Also, the good part, the money part, of course.
The money is
so
good.
I would recommend.
So what are some of the stigmatization or some of the stigmas that you've experienced, especially as a makeup artist? Because let's be honest, especially, in the West or abroad, there's a certain stigma of who makeup artists are and, what they are and what they do on the side, because for whatever reason, people believe you can't sustain yourself fully on the business. So have you had such experiences in Kenya?
Yeah. There's some people who assume just because you're doing makeup, or the people who assume that cosmetologist in general is for people who have failed in school.
Yeah.
Or maybe you didn't do well in school, that's why you ventured. It's like mechanic.
Yeah, so
people assume, most of the time they assume that it's a course or a career for people who didn't do well in school. Yeah, of which it's very different. Right now, if you go outside and meet photographers, they'll tell you, I'm a banker. Others were teachers, even makeup artists. Others were those big careers. Yeah, but they decided to venture this other side. It's because it's something you love.
Yeah, and
you
it's
have to love it.
Exploring your creative side.
Yes.
Awesome. And what do you think, or what do you think is the future for women in business in Kenya today?
Everyone wants to look nice. So the future is bright.
Yeah.
Cosmetologist is wide. I don't think it's this. We're just talking about makeup, but there are other ventures like doing nails. It's so vast that you can't miss something to do. You can't just be, let's say, you can just say that you don't have anything to do, or I don't have a career. So I would say venturing is into cosmetologist. It's something that first you have to love, and you must have patience. Yeah, but the future is bright.
And what business advice would you give to somebody who's starting off right now? Because let's be honest, we have all gone to the school of YouTube. We have all tried new things. There's even like a trend. You just do a makeup trend and you become proficient in doing, you know, your brows or doing contouring or something. So what advice would you give to somebody who's been doing all of this but does not know how to translate all these ideas and all this creativity into a sustaining business?
Well, you have to start.
Yeah.
You have to start from somewhere. And consistency. If you start today, don't start doing your eyebrows today and tomorrow, because every day eyebrows, they wake up looking different.
I tell you, I tell people this on my Instagram and they think I'm joking. Yes.
Every day, today it will be looking nice, tomorrow it will be looking like this.
Today they're sisters, tomorrow they're cousins.
Tomorrow they are cousins. In fact, next week they'll be distant relatives.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to be patient. You have to be persistent.
Yeah.
And most of all, you have to be consistent. Yeah, it's not an easy task. Yeah, but you just have to, and you have to understand people. Some people will come very nice. We have met angels as customers, and we have met not very nice people.
Not very friendly people. Yeah.
So don't let someone kill your morale by, maybe they told you, I don't like how you did my makeup, and you give up because they told you they didn't like how you did you did their makeup. Yes.
Okay, awesome. And as we wind up, you could tell people where to, you know, get your makeup services from, where to reach out to your business to, or your social media handles and your physical location. Your camera is this.
Okay, so we are located along Riara Road. Our Instagram page is at Shades of Media KE. Our Facebook page is Shades of Beauty KE. Yes, TikTok, Shades of Beauty KE. Yes, I think we have those three.
Exactly. Thank you so much for coming, Grace. Thank you for impacting that very creative knowledge on us. We really appreciate. So ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it from the guru herself. You can pursue whatever career you want. You could, you know, get a source of income from whatever creative idea you have. I hope we have inspired you. As always, feel free to interact with the conversation at 0770729366 and at Ibri TV Kenya on Instagram and Twitter, and Ibri TV KE on Facebook. My name is Turife, and thank you for watching.